Hello class 12, I'm doing part 6 of the proposal. So you have seen that already the confusion and the quarrel has already started regarding the Oxen Meadows, and the proposal regarding marriage has taken the back seat. So take out please the page number 122 of the old edition book. Now Lomov says about why it was a matter of dispute for so many years and what happened in those 40 years. Natalia: no, it isn't at all like that. Both my grandfather and my great grandfather reckoned means they considered or established that their land extended to Burnt Marsh. So as I have told you, that patch of land, so from Birchwoods, it extended till Birch Marsh, which means that the total plot of land belonged to them. Which means that Oxen Meadows were ours. I don't see what's there to argue about. I don't understand what are you arguing about. It's simply silly. It's very silly about the matter that you are arguing, Lomov. I'll show you the documents, Natalia Stefanovna. No, you're simply joking or making fun of me. What a surprise! We have had the land for nearly 300 years, and then we are suddenly told that it isn't ours. So for 300 years we are told that these are our land, and suddenly you are saying that these are not ours. Even Vasilovich, I can hardly believe my own ears. I cannot believe what you are saying. These meadows aren't worth much to me. So these are something which is not so much of value to me. They only come to 5 decedents. So she's saying that it's only 5 decedents, which means 13.5 acres. And maybe this would worth 300 rubles, that is the currency. But I can't stand unfairness. Say what you will, but I can't stand unfairness. But I cannot stand all this unfairness that you are saying it doesn't belong to me and all that, because I know it does belong to me. Lomov, hear me out, I implore you. Please do not shout. Listen to me. The peasants of your father's grandfather, as I have already had the honor of explaining to you, used to bake bricks for my aunt's grandmother. And now my aunt's grandmother wishing to make them a pleasant. And then again he's cut short. Then he's saying that, please listen to me. Your father's grandfather's peasants were out to make bricks for my aunt's grandmother, and so they were given the land only for use and not to, claim them as their own. Natalia Stefanovna, I can't make head or tail all of this about aunts and grandfathers and grandmothers. The meadows are ours and that's all. I can't understand what family history you're talking about. The meadows belong to me or ours, and that's all that I want to say. Lomov, mine. Natalia, ours. You can go on proving it for 2 days on end. So you can keep on telling it whatever you can. You can go on and put on 15 dress jackets if you want. So put on 15 dress jackets. But I tell you, they're ours. And I can tell you, they belong to us and only us. I don't want anything of yours. I don't want whatever is yours. I don't want to give up anything of mine. Neither I want yours, nor I want to anything that is mine to be given to you. So there, Lomov. Natalia Ivanovna, I don't want the meadows, but I'm acting on principle. I don't want your meadows, but I'm only acting on principle that what you are saying is not correct. If you like, I'll make you a present of them. If you want, I can give it to you. But don't say it belongs to you. Natalia, I can make you a present of them myself because they are mine. What you will give me? If I want, I can myself also give you a present of that. Your behavior, even Vasilovich, is strange to say the least. Up to this, we have always thought of you as a good neighbor, a friend. Last year, we lent our threshing machine that is used to separate the grain from the corn. Although on the account we had to put off our own threshing till November, so we had to keep behind our threshing for till November. We have given you our threshing machine, but you behave to us as if we are gypsies, as if we are some vagabond. Gypsies are, you see, they are nomadic community who don't have their any property of their own. So it was used in a very negative sense. Giving me my own land indeed. No, really, that's not at all neighborly. You're giving me my own land. That's not at all something neighborly. In my opinion, it's even impudent. It's very harsh, if you want to know. And then again, she is cut short, okay, by Lomov. And Lomov says, then you make out that I am a land grabber. So you mean to say that I am a land grabber. I take away land. I snatch land, madam. Never in my life have I grabbed anybody else's land. I've never taken anybody else's property. And I shan't allow anybody to accuse me of having done so. Accuse means blame, and I will not allow if anybody blames me about it. Quickly steps to the carefree and drinks more water. Ox and meadows are mine, and you know he is suffers from palpitation, and he drinks some water, and then he again starts saying, you know, it belongs to me. Natalia, it's not true. They're ours. Lomov, mine. Natalia, it's not true. I'll prove it. I'll send my mowers out to the meadows this very day. So I'm going to send my mowers, okay, out to the meadows this very day, and I'm going to. This is my land. I can do anything. Lomov, what? Natalia, my mowers will be there this very day. I'm going to send mowers are the people who cut grass. So I'll be sending them to the meadows. Lomov, I'll give it to them in the neck. I'll just hit them in the neck if they come. Natalia, you dare? Lomov clutches his head. Oxen, meadows are mine. You understand? Mine. So he also is so desperate in proving that it belongs to him. So in this part we see that Natalia thinks that Lomov is joking, because all the while she had thought, or she had known, that the oxen meadows are their property, because her grandfather and the great grandfather, they have always claimed that the oxen, the property of their property, it extends till the burnt marsh, which means that from Birchwood it extends till the burnt marsh, and in middle, if they are having the oxen meadows, it automatically belongs to them. She could not understand what Lomov was trying to project, because all the while she had known a separate story, and right now he claims it to be something else. And Lomov also, on the other hand, he is also saying that, you know, nothing at all, but I am just acting on principle, because what is mine, yes, I can gift it to you. Natalia is also saying the same thing, that the land, it's only 5 distance, and so it's only 13.5 acres, and the value is 300 rubles. I don't want that. If I want, I can give it to you. He is also saying I can give it to you. She is also saying I can give it to you. So this is how the trouble has already started. The quarrel did not end here as well. There are further more things to be done in the quarrel, and let's see what the characters will do in between. As of now, thank you so much for seeing this video, and kindly see the videos part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. Thank you so much.